to talk 40 minutes. So I'll just summarize everything. Later we'll be able to read it. Okay. So briefly is we'll talk about Arctic aneurysm, the radiological features, how to write a report concerning Arctic aneurysm, and then aortic dissection. You have to mention the radiological features and then the reports that the clinicians expect from us. What are aneurysms? They are usually focal abdominal dilatation of blood vessels. They typically occur in arteries, and venous aneurysms are rare, but they can occur. We can also see aneurysms in the heart, especially when there is myocardial infarction involving the ventricles. You could have left ventricular aneurysm. Pathological types, we have true aneurysms and then pseudo or false aneurysms. The true aneurysms are bounded by all the three walls of the vessel. We know that arteries have three walls, which is the intima, the media, and then the adventitia. The intima is the inner lining of the vessels. And for true aneurysms, all these three layers are involved. In the case of pseudoaneurysm, there's only leakage, and then the adventitia is covered by the sac, and there's a neck. The walls may be attenuated in true aneurysms, and then the risk of rupture of aneurysms increases with the size. So if you visualize a massive aneurysm, you should know that there's likelihood of rupture. Causes of true aneurysms, the list is a lot. We have congenital causes, atherosclerosis, hypertension, vasculitis, hereditary connective tissue disorders like Marfan's, Ehlers-Danlos, and fibromuscular dysplasia. Syphilis and also myocardial infarction can also cause. The imaging modalities, plain radiographs, you may not see much. If there is atherosclerosis, you may see the outline, which is massive. You may see some widening of the chest radiogram. Ultrasound, Doppler, echo, transesophageal echo, they are useful. But and then conventional angiography. But the gold standard is CTA for diagnosing aneurysms. MRI is also used. Now, this is an image of an abdominal aortic aneurysm, CT, post-contrast. You can see that it's infrarenal. This is a huge dilatation of the abdominal aorta. The hyperdense area is a true lumen. Then the neural thrombus is in the wall, and then you can see this calcification or atherosclerosis around the wall. So this is how an example of abdominal aortic aneurysm appears. For MRI, this image shows abdominal aortic aneurysm, which is involving both the iliac arteries. In the case of aneurysms, we have to try and remember all the sizes of the various arteries and be able to diagnose them. This is infrarenal, and for abdominal, to diagnose aneurysm, it shouldn't be, the size should be 3 cm or more. And you could see that just before the verification, the size is about 4.2, and it even extends into the common inlet. Aneurysms can occur anywhere in the body. So this one is a basilar type aneurysm. This is a basilar vertebral community. You see this circular aneurysm there. False aneurysms or pseudoaneurysms. I mentioned earlier they occur when there is a leak through the wall. They are contained by the adventitia or the surrounding vessel. There's direct communication of blood flow exists between the vessel lumen and the aneurysmal wall. And then the risk of rupture for pseudoaneurysm is higher for through aneurysms. Causes of pseudoaneurysm is a lot: trauma, iatrogenic death, dissection, laceration, or puncture, especially when there is arterial catheterization and biopsy. So all these can cause pseudoaneurysm. You can have spontaneous dissection, fibromuscular dysplasia, mycotic aneurysm, myocardial infarction, and then regional inflammatory processes like acute pancreatitis or chronic pancreatitis. The other causes are vasculitides, penetrating atherosclerotic ulcer, which we'll see later. Location of pseudoaneurysms, and this can involve any arterial segment or even a cardiac tumor. We could have aortic pseudoaneurysms, femoral artery, carotid, visceral, peripheral arteries, left ventricular pseudoaneurysms, and even the cerebrocephalic arteries can be involved. This is how pseudoaneurysm looks like. You see there's this lake, you see a sac lying beside the vessel in the neck, and then this sac. Imaging features, ultrasound. You see this characteristic yin-yang sign, to and fro pattern may be seen on pulse Doppler. CT will show hypodense non-control area, and then a hyperdense smooth wall sac adjacent to an artery. And usually there is complication with it, which is the neck. What the yin-yang sign is a radiological sign which is used to describe both true and then false aneurysms. On Doppler ultrasound, it indicates the bidirectional flow due to swelling of blood flow within the true or false aneurysm. On contrast enhanced CT, the patent portion of the lumen of the aneurysmal vessel demonstrates increased attenuation. And then when it's hyperdense, and that's where the lumen is, and then due to contrast enhancement, that part shows reduced attenuation due to neural trouble. So you see hyperdense area due to the lumen, and then the hypodense area due to on CT scan. So this is what is described as the yin-yang, and this is a Doppler ultrasound, which is showing the bidirectional flow. This sign is also, this claim is some Chinese scholars, and Pepsi company also uses it. This CT scan shows the yin-yang sign. This is the hyperdense lumen, and then the mirror thrombus, and the atherosclerotic wall. This image shows a carotid arterial seam. This is the internal carotid left, the internal jugular. And you see this hypodense circular structure just lying beside the internal carotid. Yes, it's pseudoaneurysm, but differential. So you may have to go ahead and do some angiography to come definitive diagnosis. This chest radiograph is showing this out portion of the left ventricle, and it's due to left ventricular pseudoaneurysm. Of course, you can't just say this thing. You have to find other differentials or even further imaging. This is a CT post-contrast CT. It shows the radial artery. You see this out portion, which is lying just beside the renal artery. This is an example of a pseudoaneurysm of the radial artery. Complications, as we know, they can rupture or we can have distal thromboembolism, or if it's so huge, it can cause pressure effects on the surrounding structures. It's important when we come across aneurysm and we are reporting, there are some important things we have to mention for our colleagues. What are these? We have to talk about the size and shape. So the sac dimensions, we measure outer surface to outer surface. The luminal diameter, if neural thrombus is present, is it fusiform or circular? The size of the vessel, proximal to the aneurysm and then distal to it. We have to talk about the characteristics of the wall. Is there neural calcification or there is presence of neural thrombus? We have to talk about the location and relationship to involve fracture, involve branches and structures. You have renal arteries, involvement of the origins of the renal arteries. You have to talk about presence of accessory renal arteries, the splenic arteries, great vessels. If possible, we should characterize the cause of the aneurysm. Is it true or false aneurysm? And then the possibility of mycotic etiology, because this is usually infection. Do we see complications like leakage, rupture, proximity to the bowel, or even arteriocaval fistula? That's between the aorta and then the vena cava. We have to describe other relevant vessels. Thoracic aortic aneurysm, we should talk about the size, and then the dominance of the vertebral arteries should be included if the aneurysm is close to the subclavian artery. Presence of carotid disease is important, as significant stenosis may predispose a patient to strokes during any period of it or hypertension. In the case of AAA, that's abdominal aortic aneurysm, the renal veins, pre-operative knowledge of the presence of variant anatomy is essential. Do we have retro-aortic or circum-aortic renal veins? All this has to be stated in the report. Access vessels for vascular repair usually requires bilateral coma from renal puncture, so we have to give the vessel diameters of which should be 6 millimeters or greater. You have to state them. For AAA, that's abdominal aortic aneurysm, these features are also important to note when we come across it. The maximum diameter of the aneurysmal sac, the length, shape, any major kink, the extent, lower extent, all that has to be stated. Now, the second part of my topic is aortic dissection. It's one of the acute aortic syndromes, and it's a type of arterial dissection. This occurs when blood enters the middle layer of the aortic wall through a tear. I stated that the arteries have intima, media, and then they are bent. So when there is a tear, the blood leaks from intima into the media, and then there is dissection. The intima then forms the flap. You can reduce your penetrating ulcer in the intima, and then forming the second blood flow channel within it. So with that, then have a false lumen. This schematic diagram describes it. This is the intima of the artery. This is the media. This is the adventitia. There's a tear, blood leaked into it, and this is now the false lumen. And this is axial section showing the true lumen, the false lumen. And this is a flap that we see on imaging. What is epidemiology? Majority are seen in elderly hypertension. patients, and in very small minority, connective tissue diseases may be seen like Marfan's and syndrome. We could have structural aortic abnormalities like bicuspid aortic valve or aortic coarctation, Turner syndrome, pregnancy, and even intra-aortic balloon pumps can predispose to aortic aneurysm and aortic dissection. How does dissection present? It can present acutely, that's within 14 days of symptoms onset, or chronic after 14 days. Recently, a lady was referred from Korea Hospital, came with a CT of chronic dissection. Quite.
She's been having those symptoms for about a year or so.
So, hello? Yeah, it's Amy. Okay. So it's a type of chronic aortic dissection. She was managed conservatively and then discharged by the cardio. Patients who have hypertensive, they also can have this dissection. It may also occur in non-hypertensive people. And they may come with also an anterior chest pain, and then they may have a tearing sensation in their chest. Depending on the extent of the dissection and inclusion of the branches, and we could have end organ ischemia. Abdominal organ ischemia, we could have limb ischemia in the femorals, and then the descending aorta involved, ischemic embolic stroke, and then paraplegia if the artery of Adam Kiwick is involved. This artery supplies the thoracic and then the lumbar and spinal cord. In cases of aortic rupture, you could have the involvement of the coronary arteries, and this can lead to collapse or death. Sometimes you can have cardiac tamponade if there's the root of the aorta is involved. The pathology, usually the lumen is non-by. The normal lumen is non-by the intima, as I said earlier, which one the true lumen. And then the black-filled one is called the false lumen. In most cases, the vessel wall is abnormal. That's where we have the dissection. So hypertension, in people with hypertension, the cause is due to medial degeneration. And then in the connective tissue diseases, it's also due to medial degeneration. Arteriosclerosis, the cause is as a result of a penetrating ulcer. Then in vasculitis, as the name implies, inflammation of the vessel wall. Pregnancy, the cause is not known, but dissection can occur. And then the iatrogenic, especially with interventional cases, you have aortic catheterization or intra-aortic balloon pumps. This can predispose to dissection. Imaging modalities, the same, you have plain chest radiography, chest CT, abdominal CT, CTA, ECG gated CTA. You could have transesophageal echocardiography, DSA, and MRI. Then imaging is essential in delineating the morphology and the extent of the dissection, as well as allowing for classification. For dissection, we have two forms of classification. We have the Stanford A and then the Stanford B classification. Then the DeBakey classification, Stanford has replaced the DeBakey classification. So this schematic diagram shows Stanford A aortic dissection. This involves the ascending aorta, the aortic arch, and sometimes the descending aorta. That's Stanford A. I remember it's an A for ascending. Then the Stanford B is a descending aorta. And this should occur distal to the left subclavian. Then the Debake, which Stanford classification has replaced type 1 is ascending arc and then descending one. Type 2 is only the descending delta. And then the type 3. Type 2 is only the ascending and then the type 3 is descending. But now Stanford is what is usually used. Looking at this CT post contrast, you can see that this is the ascending delta is dilated, and this is Stanford A. You can see the flap. So which is the false and which is the true lumen? Hello? Which one is the false lumen? The bigger, sorry? Yeah, the bigger and the hypodense one is the false lumen. Then this is the true lumen. And for Stanford, this is Stanford B, descending delta is involved. And this one, and then the trick of determining which is a true lumen is that usually, most often than normal, the true lumen is smaller. And then you also see atherosclerosis around the true lumen. That is if the patient has atherosclerosis. Then that gives you a clue that is the true lumen. It's very important as radiologists to determine which is true and false lumen, because the surgical management involves passing their balloons, stents, and if they don't know and they put it in a false lumen, what will happen? Rupture. So they have to know which is the true and false lumen. This is the Debake schematic diagram showing the Debake classification. Plain radiograph, you don't see much, but for instance, this chest X-ray shows widening of the mediastinum, this huge mass, which is in the posterior mediastinum. The only structures we know are in the posterior mediastinum. What comes to mind first is the aorta, because it's on the left side. If this thing were to be on the right side, then you may be thinking of what? Achalasia or something. But with this, what comes to mind? Is it a vessel? Is it what? Lymph and enlarged lymph node or what? But this just gives a suggestion. Chest X-ray is non-specific. You see widening mediastinum. You may see double aortic contour. You may see an irregular aortic contour, and then inward displacement of the atherosclerotic classification if it is present. CT, and then CTA is the gold standard for diagnosing dissection aneurysm. CT angio, if there is possessing artifacts can mimic dissection. So, and this is seen in up to 92% of non-gated. That's why we do institute-gated CTs most often to prevent these possession artifacts. What do we see on CTA in dissection? We saw the intimal flap. You see a double lumen. There's the adaptation of the aorta. You may see the complications if they are, and in atypical variant that may be seen in an aortic intramural hematoma. You may see, you may have a mesitic vein sign and also Winsor sign. CT angio is an essential part of the assessment of aortic dissection, as I stated earlier, because of the placement of endoluminal stent grafts. For true lumen, so because of this, we have to distinguish between true or false lumen. The clues are often, the true lumen is compressed by the false lumen, so it's smaller. As I stated earlier, it may have aortic wall calcifications and in acute dissections. And then the origin of the celiac trunk, SMA and right renal artery, they are usually from the true lumen. The false lumen, what you see on CT, is usually larger than the other, as described earlier. You see wedges around the true lumen, that's a big sign. You may see some cobweb sign, which are collagenous media remnants. We see it soon. Then it's also often lower densities, hypodense compared to the true lumen. And you may be thrombosed and seen as smaller low density, which we saw earlier. You see the origin of the left renal artery from the false lumen, while the true lumen may have origin of the right renal artery. And this surrounds true lumen Stanford's type A. Chronic dissection flaps usually are often thicker and straighter than those seen in acute dissections. Now, this is what they are describing as the cobweb. You see, they are collagenous media remnants, so you see them, and usually you see them in the false lumen. These images are just consecutive images taken from the aortic arch descending down to the abdomen, and it's showing the flap, the false lumen, the true lumen, the false lumen, true lumen, the flap, the atherosclerosis around it. Then this extends from the aortic arch, descending aorta out to the abdomen. So which Stanford is that? Which classification is that? Stanford B. So even the combination of A and B. Now, this is a 3D reconstruction showing a dissection, the descending aorta. You can see this is the true lumen, this is the false lumen. And the coronal images is showing the flap and then the true lumen. This particular dissection extends from the aortic valve through the arch and then to the descending aorta. So it involves both Stanford A and Stanford B. Now, transesophageal echocardiography is also used, but this has been replaced by CTA. This image shows the true lumen, the intimal flap, and then the false lumen on trans-echogenic echocardiography. MRI, they can also be used, but it's difficult in performing this in acutely ill patients, and availability of MRI, and then the expertise and all that. So if it's there, fine. Other than that, CTA is the best. This image shows dissecting aneurysm involving the descending aorta and the left common iliac artery. DSA, or digital subtraction angiography, was also used, but CTA has replaced it. But this is still required for endoluminal repair. It's still using. So this is just an arteriography, which involves showing this aortic arch, and then the double lumen of descending aorta. You can see the brachiocephalic, and then the left subclavian, and then this is beginning distal to the left subclavian. You see the dissection, the double lumen. So it stands for B, aortic dissection. Treatment and prognosis. For the two subgroups of aortic syndrome, acute aortic syndrome, stand for A will be treated with surgery or endovascular therapy. And then stand for type B will be treated medically. Usually it's that just aggressive control of blood pressure, because we noted that we said hypertension is one of the causes of this aortic dissection. So they usually control the blood pressure with the medications. Then immediate surgical repair. Immediate surgical repair is usually for type A or complicated type B dissection. Complications of aortic dissection of all types include dissection and occlusion of the branch vessels. So you have abdominal organ ischemia, you have named ischemia, ischemic stroke, and then paraplegia, as I mentioned earlier. You could have distal thromboembolism, and you also have aneurysmal dilatation. This is an indication for endovascular or surgical intervention. And then in the worst scenario, you can rupture. A type A dissection may also result in coronary artery occlusion, because we know that type A can start from the roots of the aorta and then descending, and the coronary arteries arise from that. So if there's occlusion, then you can imagine what will happen. Myocardial ischemia, heart attack, and all that. We could have aortic incompetence. It could be rupture into the pericardial sac, causing cardiac tamponade. And also, although the combination of blood pressure control and surgical intervention has significantly lowered in hospital mortality, it remains significant at 10 to 35%. So over the 10 years following diagnosis, another 15 to 35% of patients require surgery for life-threatening complications. So surgery still have a role. Differential diagnosis, if you see aortic dissection, what other things will you think about? The differential to the chest surgery is that of a dilated thoracic aorta. And on a CT, a number of entities can mimic dissection. We could have pseudo dissection, which is due to motion artifacts, as I stated earlier. It could just be a mural thrombus, or it could be intramural hematoma. This really is an atypical type of aortic dissection. Then penetrating atherosclerotic ulcer can also mimic aortic dissection. Now, if as a radiologist, if you come across, if you have a case of aortic dissection, what do the clinicians want us to tell them about that case, which is important? You can't just say there's dissection. You have to state whether it's type A or type B in the report. Is it single or multiple? And then you have to state whether there's an associated intramural hematoma. If not present, be cautious to mention this penetrating atherosclerotic ulcer. It's also a differential. We have to state it. And also state the possibility of endovascular treatment. Now, I was mentioning penetrating aortic ulcer. This is how it looks like. This is the normal lumen, intima, media, adventition. So there is this ulcer there, then that's penetrated and blood is penetrated. This is how penetrating aortic ulcer looks. On imaging, it looks like a focal outportion, which has some atherosclerotic wall, but there's an ulcer through it. It can be multiple, and then treatment can be difficult. Now, I was saying that aortic dissection is one of the types of acute aortic syndrome. So this is aortic dissection. This is intramural hematoma. So which can be a differential and then penetrating atherosclerotic also. So these are the differentials of aortic dissection. Now, this image and this image, which one is, this image shows dissection, right? Because you can see the true lumen, which is small, with the atherosclerotic wall, and then the false lumen. And this one is what? It's aneurysm with a true lumen with a mural thrombus. Because this is the wall of the descending aorta. And this is just the lumen, which is patent, and this is filled with thrombus. This is the entire thing is a wall, but this is patent. But in this one, this is a dissection. Okay, so this is the true wall, true lumen in the wall, atherosclerotic wall, and this is the false lumen. So these two are different pathologies. Did you get that? Okay. Thank you for your attention.
Any questions?